Standard 7, Science, Chapter 12, the Muscular System and Digestive System in Human Beings, Part 2. Children, in the first part of the chapter, we studied the muscular system, and now it's time to study the digestive system in human beings. Before we move on to the organs of digestive system, let us first understand what is digestion. So, conversion of food into a soluble form and its absorption into the blood is called digestion. Now, why has the food to be in soluble form? Now, whenever we eat something, the substance, the food particles, what we are eating is in a complex form. So, our organs, some of our organs are responsible to convert these complex food particles into soluble form so that the nutrients are easily absorbed into the blood, and then from blood it goes to the different parts of your body and to each and every cell to do various tasks or to carry out any life processes. Now, let us see and study the organs of digestion. The digestive system consists of the alimentary canal and the digestive glands. Now, the total length of this alimentary canal is about 9 meters. The organs of the digestive system starts with the mouth, then followed by pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus, and besides these we have the salivary glands over here, the liver, gallbladder and pancreas. So, all these different organs of the digestive system, they perform a different function. There are different stages in this process of digestion of food, and at each stage there is a different organ of digestive system which performs a specific role. So now let us study in detail what is the role performed by each of these organs, starting with the mouth. Now, digestion of food begins in the mouth, and we know that the teeth help in breaking down these complex substances, the complex food particles, into very small pieces. Okay. Now let us see the structure of the teeth. There are 4 types of teeth, namely incisors, canines, premolars and molars, and the same arrangement is seen in the lower jaw. The upper jaw and the lower jaw has the same arrangement of teeth, as you can see in the picture. Let us quickly glance at the structure of a tooth. Each of this tooth is covered with a hard substance called enamel. The outermost white structure that you can see is the enamel. Then comes the dentine and the root, the gum, and this is the bone in which the tooth is embedded. So this is the structure of a tooth. As the food is being chewed in the mouth with the help of teeth, at the same time saliva, which is produced by the salivary glands, as you can see in the picture over here, this saliva gets mixed with the food and it helps during the process of chewing. Now children, saliva contains an enzyme called as ptyalin. Now this ptyalin helps to convert the starch that is present in our food. It helps to convert it into a sugar called as maltose. Now I just told you that this ptyalin is made out of enzymes. Now what are enzymes? Enzymes are made of proteins, and they are most active at the normal body temperature. Now, enzymes are substances that are secreted by the body itself of any living organism, and they help in bringing out specific chemical reactions. The next organ of digestive system is the pharynx. It is also called as the throat. Your pharynx is a part of the digestive tract that gets the food from your mouth. Branching of the pharynx is the esophagus, which carries food into your stomach, and your trachea or windpipe, which carries air to your lungs. The next part of the digestive system is the esophagus. The esophagus is a muscular tube which connects the pharynx to your stomach. As food reaches the end of the esophagus, it enters the stomach. Now, stomach is a sac-like part of the alimentary canal, as you can see in this picture over here. In the stomach, the food begins to churn. Churn means the complex substances break up into simpler substances with the help of the gastric juices. Now, what are the gastric juices that mix with the food over here? These are the three different types of gastric juices. These are hydrochloric acid, pepsin, and mucus. So, due to the action of these gastric juices, the food over here becomes semi-solid slurry, which is slowly then pushed into the small intestine. The liver is a reddish brown shaped organ with two lobes of unequal size and shape, as you can see in this picture over here. And a human liver approximately weighs 1.5 kgs. Now, let's go to the function of the liver. The liver secretes a digestive juice called the bile. And this bile is stored in the gallbladder, as you can see over here. From here, it is carried into the small intestine, where it gets mixed with the food and helps in the digestion of fats. The next organ of digestive system is the pancreas. The pancreas are situated just behind the stomach, as you can see in the picture, and it's approximately 6 inches in length. Okay, now these pancreas, they secrete a juice called as pancreatic juice, and it contains various enzymes which help in carrying out the life processes. Food from the stomach now enters into the small intestine. Here the bile and the pancreatic juice also gets mixed with the food. The small intestine is about 6 meters long. The small intestine carries out most of the digestive process, absorbing almost all of the nutrients you get from the food into your bloodstream. Your large intestine is about 5 feet or 1.5 meters long. The large intestine is much broader than the small intestine. The purpose of the large intestine is to absorb water and salts from the material that has not been digested as food and get rid of any waste products left over. So undigested material is thrown out of the body through the anus. It is said that the greatest wealth is health. Physical health is extremely important in personality development. When do we say that we are in good health? Yes, when all our organ systems function properly. But however, some people fall a prey to these habits, as you can see in the picture, to these harmful habits like smoking, chewing of tobacco, and drinking alcohol. All these adversely affect our health. Look at this picture showing tobacco plantation. Tobacco is a plant grown for its leaves, which are dried and fermented before being put into tobacco products. Tobacco products can be cigarettes, BDs, etc. Tobacco also contains a substance called as nicotine. It is an ingredient that can lead to addiction, which is why so many people use tobacco find it difficult to quit. There are many other harmful effects of tobacco too, as you can see in this picture over here. lung infections, cancer, heart disease, premature aging of your skin, low birth weight, asthma, etc. Drinking alcohol over a long period of time or having too much of it on a single occasion can lead to the following problems, as you can see on the screen. You can fall a prey to heart disease, lung infections, birth defects, weakened immune system, intestinal complications, liver damage, stomach complications, and brain damage. So, don't let tobacco take your breath away. Choose health and not tobacco. Thank you.